Hello, I'm Astrid Klein from Klein Dytham Architecture, and yes, we do architecture, interiors, and sometimes installations, interior installations. And we today, our jury captain, Mark Dytham, unfortunately, unexpectedly had to leave for a business trip. So I'm here with Jean Snow, one of our jury team, to announce the winners for the interiors and exhibition category of the Core 77 Design Awards. Jean Snow was one of our jury team, and Momoko Kishino, the in-house designer for Shiseido, and Hideyuki Nakayama, a young and promising architect, also helped us judge the awards. What were we looking for in the entries is a lot of appeal, emotional appeal actually, and a lot of color. Nowadays you can do almost anything in interiors and exhibitions. You can laser cut. I mean, there's no technology that is not available, and so it's not so much the function and what you can do. It's more how it appeals to people. How do you attract them? How do you leave a lasting memory? So that's was one of the criteria we were looking for in the entries. We laid out all the entries on the table for those of you who don't know how a competition gets judged. And everybody of us had nice colored post-its, which I think the photograph is a bit far away, which we then kind of stuck on ourselves to kind of just indicate who got what color of post-its. And the ones that got most post-its were then kept for the second round, where we discussed the entrance and what appealed to everybody. So with no further ado, we want to go into announcing the winners.
So we had three notable mentions that we chose. So let's start with the first one. So we chose the Herman Miller Compass System by Herman Miller Healthcare and Continuum Design Team, who are based in West Newton, Massachusetts. So here the idea was to have a modular system that can be installed in hospitals. And one of the reasons we chose this project was because we think it's very important to highlight the design work that's being done in healthcare. A lot of these projects can not only help make things easier, for all the staff, but also it can reduce costs. And it's just something that I don't think we're seeing enough of. And when we saw the project, we really wanted to people know about it and to see what's happening in that side of things.
It was also pretty colorful and simple. That's what made it sort of, emotionally appealing, for considering that it's a hospital.
I remember some people were saying it could have been even more colorful.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but it was the functionality, especially, that attracted to me to the project. Yeah, that was quite nice.
So many congratulations to the Herman Miller Healthcare and Continuum Design Team. What a long name. Another notable was the project called Dreams of Freedom by Local Projects LLC. Many congratulations to you. The project is located in the National Museum of American Jewish History. Dreams of Freedom uses a signature projection system that blends projected imagery with a physical sculpture in an installation that portrays a poetic interpretation explaining why 1/4 of Europe's Jewish population immigrated to America at the turn of the last century. You can tell I've been reading that. Sorry about that, but it's just, to say it simply, it's beautiful projections of letters that match letters that have been sculpted on the wall. So it's a multitude of letters, and what appealed to us here is that of course there are many letters and they're two-dimensional, and because there's so many, you don't remember the letter in itself. It's just a piece of paper, and then the next letter comes on. But by actually, in one instance, matching them beautifully with this three-dimensional sculpture, it makes these letters so much stronger and so much more impactful and memorable that we thought it was a beautiful way to kind of put this almost intangible dream into a very tangible and memorable shape forever. So congratulations to you. And we have to congratulate Local Projects LLC again, because they got another notable entry for their Contemporary Issues Forum exhibit. It's again for the National Museum of American Jewish History. And I'll read this again if you don't mind. Contemporary Issues Forum encourages visitors to engage, consider and debate current issues of vital importance. For interactive walls, present different questions that visitors answer and post their responses to, allowing them to document their personal insights and dialogue with others whose opinions they might reinforce or contradict. So again, it's simply put, it's a wall stuck where you can stick your colorful post-its, but with a clever and smart technological aspect to it, where whatever you've written on your post-it in response to the question gets scanned and projected as well, leaving for a very interactive wall, but the colorful post-its take the seriousness away a bit, take the edginess away a bit, and make it a bit more playful. The questions at hand are obviously very serious questions, and people therefore might often feel very reluctant to take part one way or the other. But the fact that it's a simple post-it which we use in day-to-day life, and that, you know, the simple fact that you write on it in a very analog way, and then stick it to the wall, kind of makes it that much easier and approachable for a lot of people to participate in a debate they otherwise would not have done. So that's what was very appealing to us, and also the result of a colorful wall, the multitude of post-its, kind of again turned an intangible question into something that becomes pretty visually appealing, and it kind of translates a bigger meaning. What was interesting in judging both these notable entries, this one and the previous one, is that part of our jury, Kishino-san and Nakayama-san, are both Japanese, and somehow for them the Jewish issue is they can't really relate to. They know it exists, but they can't really, as I said, relate to it. And so it was quite interesting to see how they judged these two entries purely on a functional and on a visual aspect, rather than on the contents of the question and how that got solved in a way so that everybody can participate. So that was a nice, interesting episode, kind of, clash of cultures, really.
I think it was also interesting that, I mean, the reason we chose two projects from the same group and also, from the same museum, obviously, but for very different reasons also. I mean, one was really for the emotion, the visual emotion, that came out of the sculpture, and then the other one is for the interactivity and how it helps people get engaged with what was presented in the questions. Right. Yeah. So next we move on to the runner-up. The runner-up. So I will, let me announce, it's the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. So this is by Rockwell Group and The Lab, who are based in New York, but the hotel is obviously in Las Vegas. So here the idea is that they performed this amazing installation. The best way to really see how great it is to see a video. I think that's what really wowed us. To give you some numbers, just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here. So it's in the lobby. They, on 8 giant columns, they put up, 384 displays, video displays, and there are also 26 displays behind the registration desk. And these can all go, present images that all go together and create all sorts of amazing visuals. There's also mirrors laid out all around the room that help make it feel even more grander. And I think it was really the visual impact here that impressed us and what was done with that kind of space. Obviously, it's not the kind of installation you can do anywhere. I think in Las Vegas, well, a lot of money is maybe, they can spend a lot of money to do things like that, and they really took advantage. I think you see all the dollars up there being projected.
Very cleverly used.
Very cleverly used, yes.
Okay, Rockwell, many congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
We envy you for being able to do these sort of things. And now the winner.
The grand winner.
Who will it be? Who will it be? The winner is Excel Pavilion. And many congratulations to Fu Huang Office and Rachel Rotem Studio. The project was for Art Basel Miami. It was on Art Basel Miami Beach and Creative Time. So again, the project, I better get this right, sorry. The project created a public art venue for the Art Basel Miami Beach Art Fair, and the site was temporarily transformed by 7 miles of hanging ropes swaying in the wind over, I think it was 25,000 square feet of beachside. And so the Excel Pavilion literally shifts with the weather, with the wind, with the sun, producing an open and dynamic environment. We were all really drawn to this project because it was this dynamic installation that interacted with the wind and with the light on the beach. Again, making normally what is invisible to us visible. So it was, but it was also the economy of means which really impressed us. It's 25 square thousand feet. Did I say 25,000 square feet of beach? And how do you make an impact on that for without being too wasteful, and for just a short lifespan of 5 days, and as well as creating an impact for people so that they have a memorable experience. So all these ropes were kind of draped in catenary forms, and they somehow generated a nice sculptural effect on the beach. And because the wind would go through, there was no worries about structural requirements of the pavilion. I mean, maybe pavilion is a very stretched word here. So we also liked the natural technology, if that's not a contradiction in terms, like the phosphorescent coating on the ropes, which then again charged with ultraviolet lights kind of made them more visible in the dark, and then with the wind made them sway around and very softly and very gently. So very beautiful thing to see at night. And I mean, the beach in itself is already quite a place. So it kind of highlighted that even more. Yes, so basically Exhale Pavilion is a delight. We like the light touch, the natural forms, but we also like the maximum footprint coverage versus the minimum waste, which we thought was totally appropriate for such a 5-day installation at the Art Basel Miami Art Fair. Congratulations to you. So again, this concludes the announcements. We were very pleased that there were many colorful and appealing entries. Thank you to all of you who submitted the entries, and also thank you to you for tuning in. And to all the winners, congratulations again, and enjoy.
Congratulations.
This is Astrid Klein and Jean Snow from the Interiors and Exhibition category for the Core 77 Design Awards, signing off here in Tokyo. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.